the House 10 guys and House 18 guys further north will focus on Durham and Tyneside. So we can put pressure on them while you guys put pressure on House 9. How does that sound?
What do you mean by pressure?
If we start putting pressure on all of their warfights, at the moment there's very little pressure on Durham and Tyneside. They're ID constantly. They're IDing each other, absorbing each other. What we need to do is put towns in there as if it was a combat zone. So we put towns in there, we ID and we hold them, and we take parishes off them, we target them individually. Start making them fight for it. If they keep having to drop ID to launch captains to get rid of us, it's going to cost them more and more faith, etc., especially if they can't send the monks from far away. They've got to send the monks from further away. So we just wear them down. It's exactly what we did in Kirkcudbright, and it worked against House 6. Can't see why it wouldn't work against them. Some of us have already started launching attacks in the area as well, and what we've had in response has been pretty damn pitiful, to be honest.
In fairness, if you move against Durham and Tyneside, I mean, any sort of military campaign against them, it would fall double quick time, and then I would have pulled some guys out. Half of what is green has actually flipped to green, and they're farmers. I mean, they've sat there and done fuck all in all the time that they've been there.
Yeah.
But as for Wales, I'll be honest, I mean, I get what you're saying, though after speaking to you here, I then had to go over to House 13 to sort out the, you know, like that mail and various other shit. And I know that what you're suggesting isn't going to wash with House 13, because they're going to say and see exactly how this is, which is you guys hiding in House 6 till you can strike back at them. They're not daft. They know that that's what's going on. I know for a fact that we could sell it, but the idea of, you know, just the sheriffs flipping to House 6, they're not going to settle with that. They'll turn around and say, well, it's not actually House 6. I mean, we can argue the point with them, but that's, it is what it is.
Okay, if we could get a few of the major parish holders, for example, if we could get guys that say, if you've got 3 or 4 parishes...
Tony, that we could clear out a faction and bring your faction in, and then bring all the powerful people from Wales that need to come over to be in House 6 into your faction.
See, now, here's a suggestion for you, and this will work, because they've got no fucking choice but to accept it. If we get as many of your guys in Wales to flip blue as possible, and we put someone down there, token gesture, and that person takes the seat. Now, ultimately, you're still in control of it because you have entire vote control. You decide who the person is, but it is actually a House 6 guy. Then we have taken the seat from you. Do you get what I'm saying? So, to House 13, you have surrendered to us. I mean, I'm not saying you're working with us, but
it needs to look to them like it's a surrender. I see your point. However, we're going to have exactly the same as what's happened in Northern England if we try and do that, in that they've now tried and voted one person out. You're not going to get someone that you put in, we're not going to get their votes high enough to stop it happening.
The point is that why what happened in Northern England happened is because Androclaws controlled the seat, and House 13 were adamant that, well, you know, and in fairness, it is realistic enough. You don't reward the enemy for flipping by saying, here, keep all your shit. It's, how war goes. I mean, you've got to realize we're not seeing it as you surrendering or anything like that, but that's what we're saying. That's what we're saying to House 13, that you're surrendering to us.
Yeah, we want to
you're
get
joining.
we want to get as close to keeping your shit as possible. So whatever that takes.
Yeah. I mean,
MK, Pimp and Warzar, it's you guys that need to comment on this. You're the ones in Wales.
Yeah.
Oh, and for Pimp, you're no longer on the no flip list, by the way.
Which is awesome.
It doesn't mean much shit, but what the shit, you know, if we were going to flip you, we were going to flip you. But the point is that you're not on it, so if you want to flip, it's not going to cause any sort of issue.
Well, I would thought MK would probably be the last one because he's obviously a House 10 Marshal, so it'd be much easier for somebody else to.
Indeed.
Warzar. Can someone change his name so that it says not so active instead of not so inactive?
Hey, wake up.
No, it won't let me.
Hey, wake
Because I
up.
was gonna make him wussy, but it won't let me.
I'm just now getting here, so Jigga or Log Freeze, one of you kind of text me and catch me up to speed while everyone's talking, please.
With the thing in Wales, I mean, our timetables got out of control now.
Yeah, totally
So
out of control.
something's got to be done because 9 isn't fracturing; they're fighting.
Are they? I mean, we've seen nothing from 9, only from 11.
They're monkeying. Well, they're fighting me right now.
Yeah, the defense, everyone's going to fight you.
It's a faction that's fighting. It's not the house. I haven't seen much come out of the house, but those freaking Knights of London are putting up a fight. Everyone that can fight has joined that faction. That's why their points are so high.
Yeah.
Okay, I have one question before I have to get off here, Latrice and Jigga and Kawani. I heard through sources that Rebel Leader is got a treaty with you guys or an understanding that his group's not to be attacked, and he took the swords off of you guys, House 6. Is there anything behind this?
The only understanding is that Rebel Leader can come and suck my penis, and then maybe I might take pity on him.
Okay.
Yeah, I haven't talked to him, Buster. They came shady as
I have.
that he didn't have swords on our heads or some crap, and we were just as shocked by that as. Oh, you have?
Yeah, there is no swords on your head. We confirm that.
I've spoke to Rebel Leader, and the arrogant little prick came over and told us that we have to get the fuck out of England. The only way that they are going to back down is if we get the fuck out of England and we all go and attack House 13.
Like, Rebel
He still
Leader,
hasn't changed his
people
tone.
like that, like, basically anyone other than Baby Doofens who used to be on the House 9 Council is on our no-fly list.
Yeah, well, that's not a problem. I mean, I'm in the process of taking the king seat, and the moment I do take the king seat, that's the first target is Rebel Leader.
Yeah, Rebel Leader can go suck a dick.
Preferably mine, and when he does, slap him around the head and say, "No, bitch, you can't be House 6."
Well, what's the timetable for any of you guys getting into Middlesex? I'm going to be working the next 4 days. I'll be on, but I won't be able to really coordinate much.
I'm moving into Roxburghshire, taking over as sheriff there. Sorry, that's my dog. I'm heading down there. And
That was a dog?
Yeah,
Sounds like
he's a beagle.
bird.
But anyways, that'll free up all of Trajan's villages, and Trajan is going up to the hilt down to England, so.
Okay, because I've scouted most of the stuff around me. I just need to know what day he's planning on launching.
Probably when he gets on, probably tonight, I would imagine.
All right, just have them send me an email or come to the team speak. Let me know. I have to go to bed somewhat early tonight, but I can help them with areas and
As
pre-ID
for,
them.
As for us up here, we're going to be focusing on wrapping down south and West Yorkshire and getting Tasha support. Like getting her all cocooned in here. So we can't bring. Freaking Trajan's a one-man army. He can do a whole lot of crap by himself. But as for numbers, it's going to be a bit before we get the numbers.
Well, we have a bunch of people like the 303 and all that. They're moving into West South Yorkshire. We've also got we have people moving in on top of the neutrals that are joining House 6. So we're basically sending in our regulars into Yorkshire. Whenever I say Trajan's coming down, I mean Trajan, Mason, Jorgen, Mercatus, Cornfed, myself, maybe. We have a bunch of heavy hitters heading down into Middlesex. We're just still getting them coordinated and getting ready to go. But there will be a hammer dropping down there pretty soon.
Basically, they're still opening card packs at the moment.
Yeah.
All right.
I thought I was a Carter, so I met these guys. And I realized I was things.
If y'all need anything before I go, let me know. I've got to get off here and get some sleep tonight. 1 o'clock, too late for me to stay up.
Dude, I'm how many hours ahead of you? 5 hours ahead of you. Awesome.
I am. Yeah, I am what I eat.
Go make some more babies then.